This might be the very best golf resort in Vietnam and maybe even all of Southeast Asia. This place is special. I'm at Laguna Lang Co, about an hour outside Da Nang, Vietnam. And not only does this place have a world-class golf course, but it has two world-class resorts, and I'm gonna tell you about them and help you figure out if maybe it's worth taking a trip out here. So for me on this particular trip, this is our last stop on a golf trip all over Vietnam. We started in Hanoi and we worked our way down south. So we started with the craziness of the big city. We then moved down to the riverside, chill tourist town. And here at Laguna Lang, we are fully embracing a beach resort lifestyle. This particular trip was put on by Asia Golf Trips that my buddy Scott runs. And so if you're looking to come to Vietnam, I highly recommend one of his tours. They are as good as it gets. But here at Laguna Lang, we ended our trip here, which means we just get to kind of chill and relax. Or at least that's what I thought we were gonna do until I realized just how much there is to do at the resorts here. So as part of the complex here, there are two main resorts that each share the golf course. So the first one is Laguna Lang Co, which is where we are right now. This is where we stayed, and this place honestly exceeded all my expectations. Most of the rooms have their own private pools. In fact, our room has 3 stories. You walk in, a beautiful living room, insane beach views. You go upstairs, you have a rooftop terrace with an outdoor shower, an infinity plunge pool overlooking the beach, a nice dining room table. Like, it's really a pretty impressive thing. You then go all the way downstairs, and that's where you've got 2 bedrooms. And I'm not gonna lie, waking up in my king bed with floor-to-ceiling windows and just seeing the view in the morning as the sun is rising up over the South China Sea, I mean, that was one of the best experiences I had on this trip. So not only do most of the rooms have pools, but there's also a massive pool complex at the resort. So you've got a water slide. They were having a foam party in the middle of the ocean. There's a swim up bar. Like, this place is a mecca for families and people that just want to enjoy the beach, enjoy the pool, and enjoy beautiful weather in the process. You then head over to the Banyan Tree, which is less than half the size and definitely geared more towards couples, honeymooners, people that are looking for a true luxury vacation. So there are beautiful beachside villas that all have their own pool, but then there are also clifftop villas that overlook the property and overlook the ocean. For as much as I absolutely love staying here, looking up at those clifftop villas kind of made me say, I think maybe I need to come back because those look pretty sweet. One of the cool things about staying here is you kind of get the benefit of both resorts from a culinary standpoint. So if you're staying at Laguna, it's just like a 5-minute walk to get over to the Banyan Tree where you can eat at all the restaurants there. We had dinner at Azura, which is fantastic. We also had dinner the night before at Mumba here at Laguna, which was equally as good, and it spills right onto the beach, which is kind of a cool vibe. But also, did I mention the golf course? Laguna Lang Co is one of the coolest golf courses I have ever played. It was designed by Sir Nick Faldo, and the bunkering is seriously impressive. It looks a little more intimidating than it ended up playing, but playing golf at this golf course, it truly feels like Jurassic Park. You have giant mountains that have waterfalls built into the hillside and jungles, and it's just truly a special place. It's hard to describe. I have not played golf in a landscape quite like this before. The weather over the last few months has been really challenging from an agronomy standpoint, so the course wasn't exactly in perfect shape while we were here, but honestly, even though they had just sanded their greens and one of the holes was closed for maintenance, it really didn't affect our playing experience at all, and it still looked absolutely stunning. The highlight of the round for me comes from like 7 to 10. 7 is a short, drivable par 4, depending on your tees, with bunkers all down the right-hand side. Then you get to 8, which is a spectacular short par 3 with the ocean in the background. 9 is another short par 4 that runs parallel to the ocean. And one of the things that's kind of fun about this course is they actually have a 19th hole. And the 19th hole, instead of being located right by the clubhouse, is all the way at the far end of the property in between holes 9 and 10. So essentially, it's an oceanfront par 3 hole that will rival any other par 3 you will play anywhere, and was definitely one of my favorite holes on the property. And then you get to the par 4 10th, which has 2 giant mounds with trees in the middle of the fairway. So you have to decide, do you want to try and go over them? Do you want to go around them? Do you want to lay up in front of them? And then you have a green with wetlands right in front of it, which makes for a challenging approach. That stretch of holes right there was not only one of the best stretches we played in Vietnam, but it's honestly one of my favorite stretches I've played anywhere. The clubhouse is beautiful. They have fantastic practice facilities, and they even have a replica of the Himalayas putting green, which is a ton of fun. I just wish they had a few more lights around, so after dinner, after you've had a few beers, you can go out and play with your buddies. One kind of unique aspect of this property that I'd never seen before is because the 2 resorts are so close to each other and there's essentially this like river and moat that connects the 2, there is a boat that every 20 minutes will take you from one resort to the other. While it's certainly an easy walk or buggy ride to get there, I mean, taking a boat always just makes everything a little bit cooler. Also, one other fun feature I want to point out, if you have kids, there is a lazy river that is awesome. I still remember going to the Four Seasons Punta Mita with our daughter, who was like 1.5 at the time, and floating in that lazy river was not only her favorite thing, but it was my wife's favorite thing, and it was one of my favorite activities as well. And so seeing that they had a lazy river that kind of flowed all through the property here was definitely one of those unique aspects that makes this place kind of special. So honestly, I didn't really know what to expect when it came to this resort, but from the moment I stepped foot on property, I was like, oh, this place is cool. And not just cool by Vietnam standards, this is cool by like global standards. And the fact that you get both the resort here and the banyan tree and a world-class golf course, like that is a pretty special combination. Do I expect most people coming from the United States to fly halfway across the world just to come to this resort? Well, probably not. Don't get me wrong, this place is fantastic, but that's a really long ways to go for just a simple beach vacation. The good news is because it is so close to Da Nang and Hoi An, you can come out here and you can play Hoi An Shores, which is truly one of the best golf courses I have ever played. You can play Legends Da Nang, which is more like a jungle parkland style course. Really cool, really fun, really challenging, but also only like an hour away. So you can come out, you can stay a few days in Hoi An, which is one of the most special, cool tourist towns in the world. You can play 2 very different golf courses, and you can come here, have a wonderful resort experience with also a fantastic golf experience as well. On this trip, well, I did think Hoi An Shores was the very best course we played. At least half the people in our group said that they liked this course better than any of the other ones we played. So that just kind of speaks to how good the golf is out here. And like I said, well, you can totally plan a trip to Vietnam on your own. If you want everything kind of done for you and you want some special experiences that you're not going to get anywhere else, I would check out Asia Golf Trips. It has been fantastic. The experience has been wonderful, and I would honestly recommend it to anyone that's looking to come to Vietnam for golf. With that, my name is Sean Ogle. I'm the founder of this thing here at Breaking 80, where we talk about cool golf products, and in this case, really cool golf courses. If you got some value out of this, maybe consider hitting the subscribe button. If you have any questions about this resort or golfing in Vietnam at all, drop a comment. I will do my very best to answer every single one. And with that, I'll see you on the next video. Peace.